actually leave us some comments.
What are waving at you? Why do you gotta be all...
Because you're at the campground, you're supposed to be friendly, Miss Non-Friendly Person.
I'm not non-friendly, but you're like...
That guy over there is just looking for someone to talk to. Look,
no,
he just
he's
waved.
not.
Yes, he is.
He's
been
not.
sitting
He was
there
just
all day.
driving by.
Hey,
You think everybody... He did not wave to you. He did not.
They don't know that. He stiffed me. Hello everyone. Welcome to our
Campsite.
science,
New edition.
science project here. So when it comes to RV black tanks, there's a bunch of chemicals out there that you can use. One of the ones that we found to be very inexpensive and very cheap, you don't get blown away by the wind, is just using pine soil.
Pine sol.
Pine sol, whatever.
S-O-L, sol.
The original version, and Calgon bath beads. You're going to use 8 ounces, which is 1 cup. And the biggest problem that we found, is I used to use this in a milk jug, is finding a container. So we found these
Bob leak-proof container, to be exact.
Yeah, because when you're traveling and this thing's in your trailer,
I'm just saying you want
bouncing
to be
down the
specific,
road.
There's tons of containers out there that you can put it in.
If you use it in a milk jug,
leak-proof.
Yeah, the last thing you want this falling over and going all over, leaking this stuff all over the place. But the good thing about this is that we've used is it gets rid of the bacteria, which causes the odors. So that has seemed to be pretty good. A lot of people had a lot of questions on how this really works, because pine oil can hurt your seals, but pine soil stopped using pine oil, and there's such a very small amount when they started putting it back in. And if you're worried about pine oil, you can use the other types that have...
There's other scents that don't have the pine
lavender
oil
and
in
stuff
it.
like that. Yeah. If you want lavender flavored or smelling poo, or whatever. And then the Calgon bath pearls, and we'll have links to this and this jug on our website, on our store. What these do is they actually lubricate the bottom so that everything flows, and they also help to lubricate your RV seals. As everybody knows, if you pull them, especially if you're full-time, you start pulling on these things and opening them up and using them regularly, they kind of get a little tough to...
Every baby hurt to get them open and closed.
Yeah.
And some of them are such a bad angle. It doesn't make it easier either.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this helps lubricate them and make it a lot easier. The only time that I would say probably would not use this is if we're in a campground in a state park or something like that, where they're on a septic system. Septic systems leach back into the ground, so you kind of would use one of the other ones there, but I don't know how that all breaks down. I'm not an environmentalist, but anyway, this has worked really good for us in the past, and it's very inexpensive. This whole thing runs $7-8 at the time of this recording, and I'll put a link to these as well, because they're very hard to get to. We ordered them for like $5 or $6 off of Amazon, and it's 16 ounces, so you're going to get 2 treatments out of these, and then your jug, which this was the hardest thing to find, was something to put it in that was going to be spill proof, leak proof, and the only reason for that is and I put this inside a square container so it can't go anywhere, but you just I worry about that falling off. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get to it.
You worry about a lot of stuff.
RV life, man. RV life. So you're going to take 40 ounces of
pine sol.
Pine sol.
There you go. Not soil. There's no I in it.
Well,
pine sol.
Going into soil material.
Well, yeah.
And if I can do this without spilling it everywhere, we're going to have to stick all 40 ounces in here. This whole thing. Okay.
And on a side note, you can clean with it too. If you have cats, It is like catnip for them. We had a cat growing up that when my mom would mop the floors with the Pine Sol, she would go absolutely freaking bonkers. It was hilarious.
Cats are weird. Oh, sorry if you like cats. I've had cats in the past.
To each their own.
They get attracted to some strange stuff. I've never gotten over how they go crazy over the catnip thing. I did have a cat once that didn't like catnip, though, for whatever reason, but he was epileptic, or had epilepsy as well, so unfortunately I had to put him down. So we're going to take the 1 cup of our fabulous bath pearls and we're going to put those in here. Woo-hoo. So as you can see, this isn't filled up with water yet, but I'm going to fill it up. So it'll fill up to, where's my gallon mark? To, yeah, right up here. And this is liquefy, which we use too.
Great. I mean, it's a good product.
It is a good product, and we do use
side.
it. I think it runs about $17 versus, you know, the difference here. Where this is going to come in handy is if you are going to a state park or a national park or somewhere out there. I was.
You're bubbling.
That's because I'm shaking.
There you go.
And obviously this is out. I do like this little spout here, but we've used Happy Camper, good product. We've used
Happy Camper's good, but it doesn't like mask the odor. This does both. Like it helps to break down the poo, but it also, you don't have that horrible poo smell. Like nothing's gonna smell like roses other than
and this
my
one actually,
stuff. But anyway.
I mean, for poo treatment, it smells good. It
but
smells
that
like oranges.
Stuff does a good job of masking the poo.
Yep, but Happy Camper.
Bob didn't catch my comment.
Yeah, okay. And then we've used Unique, and Unique's a good product as well. But we found we like the liquefied. If we're going to use any of the chemicals out there, we found this one to be the better of the two because it does a really good job. One of the things we did not like about Happy Camper was that it is a powder, and I'm not real big on having to mix things and put powders into anything. So we actually went from Happy Camper to Unique for that purpose, just because of the fact that you know,
well, it's hard because not all of it necessarily would dissolve all the time when you were shaking it. So.
And that's the thing with powders, is they just don't always dissolve 100% to get to where you need them to be. You know, and over time, my fear is that, you know, these things will form deposits and harden, which even the 1 gallon mixing thing that I was using, the Happy Camper had, you know, formed some deposits. I mean, I was able to get it out with just rinsing, but you know, it's just one of those things that you want to keep in mind. I'm not big on powders. I'm big on liquids. But you can see just a comparison of the amount of treatment that you're going to get versus this. A lot of the resorts that you go to are all going to be on city or sewage systems, so they're going to be, this is perfect for that. And again, you know, I'm saying a lot.
You always do.
But the liquefied is great because this is all natural product as well. We'll use that, which obviously ours is empty. This product is orange. We'll put links. We have links to that and Unique and Happy Camper. Happy Camper is a good can.
If you do this one, you got to make sure you get the right one because there is like a scam out there on
there's
YouTube or whatever. From
you want to get it straight from
Matt's RV.
Matt's RV, and it's the liquefied store. We have the actual link online for that, so it's on our website in our shop. So but there have been some people that bought the counterfeit one that looks like they copied everything on here, and they're selling it on Amazon, but it's like done in China. And if you look real close, you can tell it's wrong. It's not the right one. But if you have any questions, comments, or anything, this is
next video. We're gonna have a counter, and every time you say we're gonna.
Yeah, that's not happening.
What, you saying or me doing a counter?
You doing a counter? That's not happening. But if you have any questions, comments, or anything that you would like to add, or
what you guys use, if you do something different that you like, let us know.
But we found this to work the best. We know a lot of people that use it, and it's cheap, it's inexpensive. Again, you're looking roughly 14 bucks and change for all this, and most of it's water. These things are the most difficult thing to find, but we found them readily available on Amazon. And when I go to do this again, the only thing I need to do is buy my next one that I match up is my Pine Sol.
Pine Sol.
Pine Sol. All right, this piney stuff.
S-O-L. Pine Sol. No soil. No soil.
Okay,
Pine
whatever.
Sol.
So the only thing I
S-O-L.
need to do is buy this crap and mix it with this crap. So my next batch is only going to cost me $8. So if you split the difference, it's actually less, and you get 2 gallons. Okay. I fill this with water so you can see. I've got a couple of little things. I didn't do it. Sorry. Motorcycle. Scooter. But this is the different, I did fill it up all the way because I was filling it up at the spigot and I didn't want the foam to come out. But let's see how. Boy, that was going to be embarrassing. If that thing was getting all over the place. Get check it before. But yeah, not bad.
Very shimmery.
Very shimmery. Shiny poo. Alright, so that's the end of this crappy story.
And now pour it in. You're going to go drain the black tank, so pour a cup in there. Let everybody see what it looks like in the cup. Right?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I said. Ooh.
You need to calm yourself down. So a 2-cup thing.
Only need one. That'd be half of that.
Y'all didn't see that.
Half of that.
Okay.
True Testament. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And,
Whoa,
oops.
don't want to do it with your fat
I ain't
fingers.
spilled anything yet. And there's 1 cup. So put that in each one of your cups and you're good to go.
It's not cups for what they can see.
Each one of your tanks and you're good to go. Put a cup of this in each one of your tanks.
What did you say?
I put it in your cups, I think I said. Put it in each one of your cups. No, you're going to put a cup of this in each one of your tanks and you're good to go.
It smells pretty good. I mean, you can still
it
have
smells
the
good.
you have the Pine Sol smell, but then it adds that whatever those bath beads are.
Pine soil.
It's not pine soil. There's no I.
Pine sol.
No.
S-O-L. Soul.
You're not talking Spanish.
Your soul.
You're not
just needs
talking
a U.
Spanish.
Also, kudos to Kleen-Tank.com. They're a Florida company. We're not sponsored by them. They don't even know we exist. But they do have this on their website. I don't know if they were the ones that created this many, many years ago or came up with it. But they also do some tank cleaning if you ever need it. They're at a lot of the RV shows and stuff. But we'll put the recipe and a link to them. Got a lot of information on their site as well. But if you have any questions, obviously leave us some comments.
What are waving at you? Why do you gotta be all?
Because you're at the campground, you're supposed to be friendly, Miss Non-Friendly
I'm
person.
not non-friendly, but you're like.
That
Say
guy
hello.
over
Say
there is
hello.
just looking for someone to talk to. Look,
No,
he just
he's
waved.
not.
Yes, he is.
He's
been
not. He
sitting
was
there
just
all day.
driving by.
Hey,
You
hey.
think everybody? He did not wave to you.
He,
He did.
they
not.
don't know that. He stiffed me. So, all right. All right.
Bye, guys.